Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. So, while the main Fed has been dragging its feet on a CBDC from Cointelegraph, the New York Fed, which is one of the branches of the Fed, the biggest and most important branch of the Fed, has launched a 12-week CBDC pilot. And it's not only with major banks, but it's with other people, major people in the financial industry as well. Now, there are many banks taking part, but you have other institutions such as MasterCard taking part of it as well. They're going to basically explore the feasibility of a CBDC before any kind of real implementation by the overall Fed, and they're going to use probably a private DLT network. So basically, it's a multi-entity distributed ledger on a regulated liability network. It is probably their own network that they implemented, but this is only a pilot project. Some of the people taking part of it will be BNY Mellon, Citi, HSBC, MasterCard, PNC Bank, TD Bank, Trist, US Bank, and Wells Fargo. So a lot of big players. So they're collaborating to see if this is feasible, if like money transfers can be issued and done on this network, how fast and how cheap it would actually be. So like they're basically testing technical feasibility and legal viability and what it can do for business. Now, I don't know if this is internal within the United States or multinational. Many of these banks they're testing with are multinational, so they could be doing cross-border as well. The CBD infrastructure has finally started in the United States. We're well behind some other countries, and it'll take us several years to get this up and running. FedNow is not really necessarily connected to this. That's more of like a Fed version of Venmo. This is true blockchain and CBDC goodness that a lot of big banks, MasterCard, and other participants are going to protect in, basically like take part in. I do think this particular thing is called Project Cedar, if you want to actually read up on it. And basically, overall, this will actually decide if or not we go for a CBDC in the United States. Because like a lot of the regulators have not actually decided on the feasibility of a CBDC for the US or not. And if this test goes well, I can see them more leaning towards CBDC than towards not a CBDC. And plus, they probably want to join the rest of the world in this kind of digital transformation of money. But of course, with the US, everything happens very slowly. It needs to be tested, and it needs to make sure that it actually works. So the CBDC pilot is actually happening. It's going to be happening over 12 weeks with major players, and it will determine if the US moves forward with a CBDC in the future. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.